Have you ever truly considered what holds you up? Not just muscles, not just willpower, but the silent architecture within, the scaffolding that defines your very form. For millennia, humans have looked at the skeleton and seen something incomplete. A stark reminder of mortality. But what if I told you it's so much more than that? It's a history book written in bone, a testament to evolution, and the very foundation of movement, protection, and life itself. Let's begin at the beginning, the head, our window to the world, shielded by an incredible fortress, the skull. Imagine a perfectly crafted helmet, not of steel, but of dense, living bone. The frontal bone, that smooth expanse where thought begins. The parietal bones, curving gracefully over the brain, guardians of our consciousness. And at the back, the occipital bone, anchoring us to our spine, the point where our thoughts meet the physical world. Don't forget the temporal bones, cradling the delicate machinery of hearing, and the sphenoid, a butterfly-shaped keystone that unites many of the cranial bones. Hidden within, the ethmoid bone, a subtle architect shaping the spaces for our senses. These aren't just names, they are the components of a masterpiece of biological engineering. Below, the facial bones give shape to our identity. The nasal bone, defining the bridge of our nose, a unique signature for each of us. The maxilla, a complex structure supporting our teeth and forming the upper jaw, enabling us to experience taste and communicate. The zygomatic bones, the cheekbones, adding contour and expression. And finally, the mandible, the only movable bone in the skull, granting us the power of speech, the ability to smile, to eat, to connect. Feel the hinge of your jaw, the temporal mandibular joint, or TMJ, a remarkable example of how form enables function. It's a delicate dance of bone and cartilage, allowing for a range of motion we often take for granted. Now let's journey downward, tracing the elegant curve of the spine. Think of the spine not as a rigid rod, but as a flexible column, a series of interconnected rings, the vertebrae. 7 in the neck, the cervical vertebrae, named C1 to C7. These allow for a remarkable range of head movement, to look up at the stars, to nod in agreement, to sense the world around us. Then come the 12 thoracic vertebrae, anchoring the ribcage, protecting the vital organs within. Below those, the 5 lumbar vertebrae, bearing the brunt of our weight, allowing us to bend and twist. And finally, the sacrum, a triangular bone formed from fused vertebrae connecting to the pelvis, and the coccyx, the tailbone, a vestigial reminder of our evolutionary past. The first 2 cervical vertebrae, C1 and C2, deserve special mention. C1, the atlas, supports the skull, allowing us to nod yes. C2, the axis, allows us to rotate our head no. These 2 tiny bones are responsible for a huge portion of our head movement. Imagine the complexity, the precision. They've been refined over millions of years. Let your gaze travel to your arms, your tools for interacting with the world. The clavicle or collarbone, a slender arc connecting the sternum to the shoulder, providing a stable base for arm movement. The scapula, the shoulder blade, a flat, triangular bone that glides across the back, allowing for an incredible range of motion. The humerus, the bone of the upper arm, connecting the shoulder to the elbow. At the shoulder, the head of the humerus fits neatly into the glen et fossa of the scapula, creating the glenohumeral joint, a ball and socket joint allowing for freedom of movement in multiple planes. Continue down the arm to the elbow, where the humerus meets the radius and ulna. The radius and ulna, working together, allow for the rotation of the forearm, enabling us to turn our palms up and down. Now focus on the wrist, where the radius and ulna connect to 8 small carpal bones. These delicate bones arrange themselves in 2 rows, forming a flexible platform for the hand. They connect to the 5 metacarpal bones, one for each finger, forming the palm of the hand. And finally, the phalanges, the bones of the fingers and thumb. Each finger has 3 phalanges, proximal, middle, and distal, while the thumb has only 2. Each joint, from the base of the thumb to the fingertips, is a testament to the intricate design of the human hand. Now breathe deeply and feel the rise and fall of your chest. This is the work of the thorax, protected by the rib cage. The clavicle connects to the sternum at the sternoclavicular joint, offering a strong anchor. The sternum itself has 3 parts: the manubrium, the body, and the xiphoid process. 12 pairs of ribs arch from the spine, providing a protective cage for the heart and lungs. Most ribs connect to the sternum via costal cartilage, providing flexibility and allowing the chest to expand with each breath. But the 11th and 12th ribs, the floating ribs, remain unattached, offering a degree of flexibility. Let's move to the base of the body, the pelvis, a structure built for stability and support. The pelvis is formed by 3 bones: the ilium, the ischium, and the pubis fused together. The sacrum, the base of the spine, connects to the ilium at the sacroiliac joint. The pubis bones join at the front, forming the pubic symphysis. And the ischium forms the lower, weight-bearing portion of the pelvis. The acetabulum, the socket of the hip joint, is where all 3 bones meet, providing a stable point of articulation for the femur. And finally, the lower limbs, are pillars of strength and locomotion. The femur, the thigh bone, the longest and strongest bone in the body, connects to the acetabulum of the pelvis, forming the hip joint. Below the femur, the tibia and fibula, the bones of the lower leg, meet at the knee joint. The tibia is the larger, weight-bearing bone, located on the inside of the leg. The fibula is thinner and located on the outside. At the front of the knee, the patella or kneecap protects the joint and enhances leverage. Then the ankle and foot. The tibia and fibula meet the tarsal bones at the ankle joint. There are 7 tarsal bones, including the talus, which articulates with the tibia and fibula, and the calcaneus, the heel bone. These connect to the 5 metatarsal bones, forming the arch of the foot. And finally, the phalanges, the bones of the toes, mirroring the structure of the fingers. Think about that. Every step you take, every gesture you make, every breath you draw is made possible by this incredible, intricate system. It's not just a framework, it's a dynamic, living structure, constantly adapting and responding to the demands placed upon it. It's a masterpiece of biological engineering, refined over millions of years of evolution. This isn't simply about memorizing names. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of everything within you. It's about appreciating the elegance and efficiency of the human body. It's about recognizing that beneath the surface, there's a world of complexity and beauty waiting to be discovered. Want to solidify this knowledge? To truly make it your own? I've created digital flashcards designed to help you master the anatomy of the skeleton. You can find them at zerotofinals.com/digitalflashcards. Consistent review, spaced repetition. These aren't just study techniques, they're the keys to unlocking lasting understanding. Remember, learning anatomy isn't about rote memorization. It's about building a mental map, understanding the relationships between structures, and appreciating the functional significance of each bone and joint. It's about seeing the body not as a collection of parts, but as an integrated whole. If you found this exploration helpful, please share it with others. And if you're interested in more in-depth content, consider supporting the Zero to Finals Patreon community. You'll gain early access to videos, comprehensive learning resources, and a supportive community of fellow learners. You can find the link in the description below. But more than anything, I want you to walk away with a renewed sense of wonder for the incredible machine that carries you through life. The skeleton isn't just a collection of bones. It's the silent partner in every movement, the guardian of your organs, and the foundation of your existence. It's a story written in bone, waiting to be read.